this game underway. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 4th down, looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. On the run, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. This time it's complete. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Nice pitch and catch between the quarterback and fullback. When the defense gives up one to the fullback, it's like somebody stepped on their face with a hobnail boot and broke their nose.
Yeah, and you think fullback, you think block, you think go meet him at the point of attack and hit.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Russell. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Third and short now from their own 48. Here's a heat. Gets it out fast. On his feet at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
To the air, it's Russell. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throwing Russell. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Pringle. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The sure hands, it's Marsh. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keelan Russell under fire. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there.
Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Lining up to add another.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On target to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw
flying down the right side. 10 to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Russell. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This defensive front, they're just so active. They're twisting, they're stunting, they're confusing this offensive line, and that's allowing them to get to the QB.
So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Fullback's got it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Gonna try to get it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Got a man, it's Clark. At the 35, he's open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Back to pass, it's Russell. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. And into the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's...
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a deep grab. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making checks. Off play action. Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown tie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that was a big touchdown because it keeps this thing within striking distance now going into the second half. That touchdown there puts so much pressure on the opponent. Guys, we've got a ball game. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to turn out.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Alabama! They take the lead with the 6.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keelan Russell on the run, still looking. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes, but good job by the defense too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Again, it's Russell. Fires to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Tons of room in the middle. Touchdown, UCF! They're not going away in this upset bid as they have answered with a score of their own.
And That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Jackson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. One final play before the end of the quarter. Russell. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking to the big tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Alabama quickly back to the line. The play action fake. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
The run inside. It's Allen. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Run it with the fullback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So now it's 2nd and long. Easy. Finds his tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kick.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and in this situation, trailing late, you know this is going to be the guy they throw the football to. He is one of the best receivers in all of college football. The defense needs to be anticipating the quarterback looking his way.
And every offense is different. The 2-minute drill looks different for everybody. Slipping the run in there, sometimes it can be good, but you can't do that much more with that clock ticking out.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, end-of-the-game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. They fought to the bitter end, and the